Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daria. If you are new here, welcome. And today's practice is called Wildest Dreams. This class, movement-wise, is really fluid and freeing and flowy, one of my favorite ways to move. And the intention behind this practice is to allow you some space to let your imagination wander and go a little bit wild. I think that a lot of the time we stop ourselves before we can even imagine the possibilities. And this is a great time of year to think bigger and really go kind of wild with your dreams and let there be no limitations. So it doesn't really have to even be like anchored in reality or in practicality, but it can just be really, again, dreamy and imaginative. So you just need yourself and some place to move, and whenever you're ready, let's get into it. We'll get started right away in tabletop position. So find your way up onto hands and knees and spread your fingers, press into all 10 finger pads. Just close your eyes here, begin to breathe a little bit deeper, and begin to allow your body to move around in any kind of pattern or any kind of way that is feeling good in your body. You could make circles. You could do some lateral movement through the ribs or the hips or the head. Maybe you want to arch and round, and you don't even have to stay in a hands and knees position if you're feeling called to go somewhere else. Just begin to connect to your physical body and let it take the lead here. So starting to turn your brain or your analytical thought off, turning off any ideas of what you should be doing, what you should be feeling, and just feeling each moment as it comes. Let's take 2 more breaths here, beginning to breathe in through your nose and filling all the way up to the tops of your lungs. And exhaling out of the nose as well, tracing the breath along the back of your throat, cultivating Ujjayi Pranayama. Start to find your way into a neutral spine in tabletop, getting steady here. Tuck your toes behind you. Take an inhale breath, soften your belly, lift your sitting bones to the sky and try to spread them. And then pull your hands back in the direction of your knees and reach your heart forward between your upper arms. Spin your gaze to look up and feel the contraction of your full back body as your front body softens. Let's stay here for a couple breaths, really feeling into this cow pose. And take one more inhalation. And as you exhale, tuck your tailbone under, get hollow through your front body in a slow and sequential way until eventually your chin falls towards your chest and you're creating a little bit of compression even into the front of your throat. Press the ground away from you and breathe into your back space. Next inhale breath, soften the belly, lift your tailbone up, turn your gaze forward and grow the light of your heart forward. As you exhale, press into the ground, round and curl through your spine, tuck your chin. Now start to link your breath and your movement. Inhale opens you up into cow. Exhale, round and curl, squish front body to back body. Let's do one more, breathing in. Breathing out. Now take a breath in, soften your belly, tailbone, heart, and gaze lift. As you exhale, rock your hips back, dig into your fingertips, and try to resist the shift of your hips back as you keep reaching your heart forward. With your next breath in, with a rounded spine, come back onto hands and knees. And then as you breathe out, arch, tailbone up. Imagine that it's on a string being drawn backward all the way to your heels, but your heart is resisting forward. Inhale, rounded spine. Come forward, make a big wave into your back body. And exhale, waving back, active child's pose. Breathe in, round forward. Breathe out, glide back. Inhale, Wave forward through hands and knees. This time, softly lower the tops of your thighs, your pelvis, belly, chest, and chin to the earth. Kick your left heel in towards your sit bone. Plant your palms down toward the tops of your ribs or the center of your chest. And then with your next inhale breath, press down and slowly rise up into a bent leg cobra. So elbows can stay micro bent. Try to drag your hands back, curl your heart up. As you exhale, circle your eyes around and back and try to gaze at your left toes. Spread them. Then contract through your left hamstrings to draw your heel closer to your body. One more breath in. As you breathe out, release all the way down and land the top of your left foot down. Kick your right heel in. Take an inhale breath, press into the earth, and peel the front side of your torso away from it. Bent knee cobra, taking a breath in. As you breathe out, circle your eyes around and back. Create energy between your inner thighs. Activate your right hamstrings, breathing in. And as you breathe out, softly release down onto your belly. Good, now bending both of your knees. Take an inhale breath. Begin to float your heart and your hands a little away from the earth. As you exhale, see if you can float the tops of your thighs to a hover. Squeeze in through the lines of your waist and then activate the muscles of your glutes. Spread your toes, lift everything a little higher, breathing in. Good, breathing out, release. Palms by ribs. Press through hands and knees. Lift the knees and send your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Take some time getting steady here. We're working to create more fluidity in the body to then mirror that fluidity in our mental space, allowing our thoughts, our ideas, our dreams to wander in a different direction than they would when we have limitations that we're imposing on ourselves. So as you notice your brain start to say things like, well, that's not possible, or well, I shouldn't do that, things like that, just drop all of that for now. Let it all be as expansive as it can be. Now here in down dog, get steady, press into the earth. Draw in through the front of your rib cage, expand the back of your waist, and then see if you can reach your heart back towards your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, lift your heels, round your spine. Slowly, 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 we're moving all the way forward into a high plank, but make it like a tucked high plank. So chin is to the chest and you're pressing into the earth. Then as you exhale, slight bend in your knees and elbows, curl your sitting bones to the sky, and from those 2 points, arch your low back, then your middle back, then your upper back as you glide back into downward facing dog. So it's like those waves we took from hands and knees, but now moving from a plank to down dog. Again, breathe in, riding on the breath, come forward into high plank, curl your chin in and squeeze your thighs. As you breathe out, ripple back, one vertebra at a time. Really feel that articulation coming into down dog. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, going back. Couple more. If you want to increase your pace, you're welcome to, or you can stay nice and slow and steady. Now, next time that you round forward, inhale at the top of your high plank. As you exhale, start to sink your thighs toward the earth, but don't put them down, hover them. Drag back on your elbows, creating a micro bend there as you lift your heart, coming into a tuck-toed up dog. Stay as you exhale. Now breathe in and hover your right set of toes away from the earth. As you breathe out, really strong press down, round your spine, right knee to the chest, and then step right foot, right thumb. Touch your back knee down. As you breathe in, float your fingertips up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. As you breathe out, right elbow under left one, bear hug or eagle in the arms, palms touching. Soften your jaw, soften your hips down and forward, but keep connection between your inner thighs. Lift your low core, lift your heart. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Unwind, place your palms to the mat, or maybe be on fingertips. You might want to find blocks. We're moving into pyramid. So lift your back knee, walk that foot a little forward, angling your toes out and rooting your heel down. Breathe in, take a halfway lift, make a wave through your whole spine, sitting bones back, crown of head forward. As you breathe out, dig into your big toes and reach your heart down and forward, maintaining the space through your spine. Again, breathe in like a halfway lift. Breathe out, bow, and wash your breath down the back line of your right leg. Inhale, halfway lift, lift your back heel, turn those toes forward. Breathe out, press to the earth, rounding your spine, pick up your right foot and hover it back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, rounding your spine, come forward to plank. As you exhale, soften your pelvis toward the earth, pull up through your pelvic floor, squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back body and grow your heart forward. Stay for your exhale breath. Next inhalation, lift your left toes to a hover. As you exhale, squeeze your left knee to your chest and see how quietly you can place left foot to left thumb. Lower your back knee. Breathe in, fingertips rise, Anjaneyasana. Breathe out, left elbow under, right one. Bear hug, catching shoulder blades or eagle arms. Gently reaching your fingertips toward the sky on your inhale breath. On your exhale breath, feel the stretch in the back of your heart and through your hips. One more round here. Begin to unwind and place your fingertips down to frame your left foot. Lift your back knee as you breathe in. As you breathe out, pyramid. Right toes out, right heel down. Dig into the four corners of your feet. Breathe in, shift your outer left hip back and right hip forward as you grow through your spine. Breathe out, bow down. Again, inhale, make a wave, a ripple through your spine. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, iron out the creases, halfway lift and lift your back heel. As you breathe out, press down, round, pick up left foot, hover it all the way back into downward facing dog. Let's stay. Full breath in, full breath out. One more time, inhaling, exhaling. Breathe in, lift your heels, round your spine and shift forward, high plank. Breathe out, softly lower your pelvis toward the earth. Take your inhalation to lift your heart and your eyes into tuck-toed up dog. Stay for your exhale breath. Now inhale, hover your right toes. This time as you exhale, glide back into three-legged down dog. Right leg high to the sky. Taking your inhale breath here. And as you exhale, slowly step right foot all the way forward to your right thumb. Back knee stays lifted. Breathe in, press down, and come to standing on your 2 feet. As you breathe out, cactus your elbows. Now, inhale, cinch from your waist, inflate your heart up, and grow your arms wide to the side, lean back. As you breathe out, tip your heart forward and reach your fingertips back, coming to like a 45-ish degree lean. Again, inhale, round your spine, rising up to standing, then cactus your elbows, and then sink deeper into your feet as you exhale, taking your next inhalation to lean back, open the palms to the sky, and exhale, heart forward, fingertips back. One more time, breathe in, press down, come up, high lunge. Breathe out, sink deeper and cactus your elbows. One more in-breath here, arms wide. This time as you exhale, left hand meets the earth, right fingertips to the sky, finding a revolved lunge. Press your big toes down, squeeze your left quad muscles, and pull your feet toward one another. Imagine there's a string connected to your heart that's being spiraled forward and then twisted up. Take a breath in. Good. Breathing out from here, roll to the knife edge of your left foot. Pick up your right foot and stack it onto your left one, so we're in a side plank. Stay here if you wish. Option to step right toes off the mat behind you and find your way into wild thing. Curl your left shoulder blade underneath of you. Press your feet down and away from you and dig into your left fingertips. If you like, you can catch the back of your head in your right hand for a bit of support there. One more breath in. If you're in Wild Thing, as you breathe out, find your way back into side plank. Right side stacks onto the left. And then everyone meeting back in downward facing dog. Right hand to the earth, hips to the sky. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, heels rise, round forward plank. Exhale, soften your hips toward the earth. And then on your inhale breath, open up into tuck-toed up dog. As you exhale, stay. Breathe in, hover your left set of toes. Breathe out, glide up and back into three-legged down dog. Left leg rises high. Take your inhalation here. And exhale, slowly transition left foot forward all the way through to the top of your mat. Inhale, breath, root to the earth and rise up into high crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Breathe in, open your arms wide, and as you do, feel your body open to all the possibilities. And as you exhale, heart dives forward, fingertips reach back. Again, inhale, wave or round through your spine to come up, high lunge. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Breathe in, arms wide. Breathe out, hinging forward. Stabilize through the big toes. One more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, elbows, cactus. Breathe in, arms wide. Breathe out. Dive your right hand down to the inside of your left foot. Circle your left fingertips up and gaze at them with both of your eyes. Taking a couple breaths here. Notice where you're finding some space, some opening. Maybe that outer hip stretch you're feeling today. Maybe you're feeling the heat in your back leg. Just keep breathing steadily. Inhale here. Exhale, begin to pivot into a side plank. So coming onto the knife edge of your right foot, press into your right fingertips and step your left foot on top of your right one. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you dig your right big toe down and step your left foot off the mat behind you, and then slowly opening yourself up into Wild Thing. Take your time, letting your intention be to expand. Feeling the space you're making. One more breath in. And on your exhale breath, traveling through side plank if you're not there, and meeting back in down dog, gathering through your core to seamlessly step there. Full breath in through your nose. Take a sigh out of your mouth. We're gonna do this one more time on each side. And just find that really fluid liquid moving like water action into your body. Breathe in. In one inhale breath, come forward through a high plank and all the way into tuck-toed up dog, and stay as you exhale. Inhale, float your right toes. Exhale, three-legged down dog. Breathe in here. Breathe out, right foot to right thumb. Inhale, root to the earth, arms up, high lunge. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Breathe in, tip your heart up, lean back in space. Breathe out, left hand to the earth, right fingertips to the sky. Inhale here, revolved lunge. Exhale, side plank. Breathe in, breathe out, stay or step into Wild Thing. Take a breath in to expand. Stay for your exhale. One more inhalation. And then one exhale breath wherever you are, traveling back into down dog, slow and steady. Inhale, heels rise. Round your spine, come forward through plank, then sink your hips and lift your chest. Up dog, staying for your exhalation. Inhale, left toes hover. Exhale, three-legged down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, smooth step forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, cactus the elbows. Breathe in, heart rises. Breathe out, right hand down. Inhale, left fingertips up, revolved lunge. Exhale, step to side plank, left foot on right one, stay, or moving into Wild Thing. One more breath in. And on your exhale, traveling back mindfully into downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose.
And sigh out of your mouth. One more time. Breathing in. Big, full exhale breath. Lift your heels and bring your knees down. Have a seat back onto your heels and spin your palms facing up onto your thighs, softening or closing your eyes as you arrive here. Steady your breathing and focus all your attention onto what you're feeling, noticing any warm, tingly sensations in your body. Noticing the energy and the heat that you've generated. And then just asking, what is stopping you from reaching further or for going toward your more wild dreams? Is there any fear in the way? And see if you can examine where that fear is originating. And just as a thought experiment, what would it feel like if that fear could be dropped, if it just didn't exist for a while? What would you do? And take a full inhale breath here. Full exhale breath. Eyes can blink open or keep them closed. With your next inhalation, sweep your arms wide and all the way up overhead. As you exhale, place your left fingertips down to the base of your spine and then take your right hand to your outer left thigh. Grow really tall with your inhalation. With your exhalation, spiraling through your ribcage into a gentle twist here. You could turn your gaze to look back, or you could gently tilt your left ear towards your left shoulder for a neck stretch. Lift your head and slowly unwind, inhaling to reach your fingertips up to the sky. And exhale, right fingertips down, left hand to outer right thigh. Grow tall on the in-breaths. And deepen into your twist on your out-breaths. Staying here, maybe turn your eyes back, and maybe tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder. With your next inhale breath, unwind, float your fingertips up to the sky. As you exhale, palms come down through prayer. Glide your palms forward. Separate your knees about hips distance apart. And then we're going to move into Anahatasana, heart-melting pose. So palms glide forward. Try to keep hugging your hands toward one another as you bring either forehead or chest and chin to the earth. Let this be soft. Opening for the belly, for the heart space, for the shoulders. If you need more space in the shoulders, try your hands wider, maybe to the edges of your mat. Let's take 2 more rounds. Press down, lift your heart, and slowly crawl your knees forward to the top of your mat. And we'll come to a seated position, swinging the legs around. We'll take a seated forward fold, but set yourself up to be super cozy. So that could mean sliding blocks under your knees, or this variation that I really like, where the knees stay bent. You can wiggle your sitting bones a little bit back, and then just allow your belly and your chest to drape onto your thighs, kind of like you would do from a ragdoll pose. Your hands can wrap around your calves if you wish, or you can just bring them down alongside of you. Maybe bowing your chin in and seeing if you can rest your forehead in between your shins. Breathing into your back body. And just continue to stay in your dream world, asking what it is that you desire. As you stay, if you'd like to begin to lengthen your legs out a little more forward, to go deeper into the hamstring stretch, you're welcome to. But try to maintain the coziness of the posture, however that works in your body. As you're ready, slowly rebuild your spine as you come back up to a tall seated position. And we'll roll to lying on our backs. Reach your fingertips forward and take a slow round of the spine all the way down, placing one vertebra at a time to the earth. And then letting the back of the head land. Hug your knees into your chest. Make some circles on your low back, feeling the massage on your sacrum. Try circling through your ankles and maybe pointing and flexing your feet as you stay here as well. And then let's curl up into a tight squeeze. Chin to your chest and forearms wrapping around shins. Get as compressed as possible. Take a breath in here. And as you exhale, open up into Shavasana, arms and legs wide. Seeing how much ease and total relaxation you can create. Asking what it means to feel those things from within your physical body. See if you can drop any lingering tension, any engagement or activation. And just imagine you're like a puddle here. And the longer you stay, the more expansive and open you become. Begin to call yourself back. Take some deep, full breaths into your belly as you stay resting here. And then begin to gently wake up the fingers, the toes, the wrists, the ankles. And take an inhale breath and stretch your arms all the way back over your head as you reach your legs long and forward. And when you exhale, drop everything one more time, just let it go. And then bend your knees and roll to a side, melting in fetal pose for a moment. As you're ready, find your way up to a comfortable seated position. Sukhasana, nice easy seat. We'll close our practice here. So see how long you can grow your spine, how much you can weight your sitting bones into the earth, but then stretch your head up to the clouds. And just consider what this practice opened up for you, or what may have shifted physically or mentally or emotionally. And as you move into the rest of your day and into the start of this new year, see what it would be like if you can continue to engage in your dream worlds, letting your mind wander a little bit, acknowledging when you stop yourself or when you set a boundary, and just asking where it comes from. Sometimes when we create something a bit more wild, we open ourselves up to possibilities that we never even knew we could have. And draw your palms into prayer at heart center. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And a sigh, setting free anything you don't need. Lift your heart and bow, chin to chest. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me and for supporting my channel throughout this entire year. I'm so appreciative and thankful for all of you who share your practice with me and share your thoughts, your comments, and it means the world. So I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day or your night and a wonderful start to the new year. If you're not already a subscriber to my channel, you can do that down below. You can also join as a monthly donation member. All of this really helps to support me. I will see you soon with another practice. Bye.